So hi beautiful people out there, I am Rekha and today again I've come with my own experiences. I just told you that I always give my own experiences, what I went through. Now today I'm going to ask you a question. Just tell me one thing. Imagine you have been given a chance to speak in front of so many people. Suppose some event is going to take place and you have been invited 2 days before to speak on that occasion. So what would be your reaction? You have 2 days to prepare, remember. So what would be your reaction? How you're going to react? There are two aspects of our mind. One is negative and other is positive. So your negative self-talk, it would say, no, this is not your cup of tea. You are not going to appear for that thing, You will forget words. People might laugh at you. You will feel shaky. You will feel nervous. You might forget words. So don't. Just stay away from those things. And your positive self-talk will say, just give it a shot. Why don't you take a plunge? It's a very good opportunity for you. Just go for it. What is the harm in speaking in public? There's nothing harm in it. So just go for it. So how would you do? How would you react? To whom are you going to listen? So there are two alternatives. Either you have to do this or that. So if you choose to negative one, you choose to indulge yourself in negativity, then what happened? Surely for some time, for a short period, you can say you are going to get pleasure. You are avoiding that situation by saying, no, I cannot speak in public. It's okay. For some time, you are denying this thing, and for some time, some period of moment, you are getting a kind of satisfaction that I have been spared from this thing, and I am spared from this thing, and I'm not going to face that situation, and I will not speak. So you just get a sigh of relief saying that, oh, I am saved. I will not appear for this thing. This is not my cup of tea. Okay. So you just think about all those situations, all those results which negatively come upon you. And you just take yourself away from this. You are very afraid to face the challenges, saying, no, I will not do it. Okay. It's okay. You are getting happiness. You are getting pleasure that you are not doing this thing. But remember, once you deny such opportunities of life, what will happen that for the rest of your life, you have become crippled. You are staying away from these kind of opportunities. It means that every time you are going to seek for such alternatives where you cannot appear yourself, where you cannot present yourself in front of people, and you are losing your confidence for the rest of your life. Now, whenever such situation will come, every time you will feel shaky and nervous. You will be afraid to face the people. You would say, no. I just prefer to stay away from all those things. So what happens? Once you do this thing, you are not accepting the challenges. It means that for the whole of your life, you are not going to face any kind of challenges. You just want to remain in your comfort zone. You just don't want to come out of it. So you are denying this thing. You are saying, you just think that, yeah, I am saved. So on the contrary to that, if you accept the challenge, no, I will have to speak. You know what happens? A very, very wonderful thing is going to happen, because, even if you are not able to present yourself in a nice way, you are not doing rocks on the stage, but still, you are actually having a very good opportunity for your whole life. You are actually entering into the path of success. This is the first step which you have taken, in the way of success. So the thing is that, it's okay. You are not, you are very apprehensive. You are very apprehensive about those fears, which might happen, do a thing. Take a pen and paper. First, you need to write down all those apprehensions, all those fears which might take place. Number one, I might forget my lines. Number two, people are going to criticize me. Number three, I will become shaky and nervous. Number four, people are going to comment, wrongly. People will say that, just see, he or she is not able to speak properly. Instead of this fact, he has, just mustered of courage to speak up. Now, just write down all those fears, which you have in your mind. So once you do it, you just imagine the worst thing, this is the worst thing which is going to happen, Once you lose your confidence going in the dice, it would be like blessing in disguise, you can say, because, you are losing the confidence for a moment, but you are gaining or mustering up the courage for the whole of your life, for the rest of your life. Just believe me, trust me. This is the, mool mantra which I am saying to you. So, even if you are not able to present yourself in a nice way, you become shaky and you are very much afraid to speak in front of people. You are forgetting lines. It's okay. Don't bother for this thing. Just think one thing, that this is the first time you have spoken in front of other people. It means that you have gathered abundance of confidence into you, isn't it? So it's a kind of confidence which will remain there forever, with you. And now what happens, that you have get a lot of confidence, and second time when you appear for such thing, you have already got the experience of such thing, and second time you are going to be very, very fluent, and without, you're just actually conquering all those weaknesses which first time happened. And remember one thing, that even if you fail first time, you cannot call it fail actually, because failures are the event, not the person. So if once you have failed, if once you have forgot lines, if once you are not able to present yourself in a nice way, it does not mean that your whole life have spent. Sky has fallen onto you. It doesn't mean that, something bad has happened to you. It doesn't mean that, you are losing all your confidence. Instead, you are again and again gaining lots of confidence. Just believe me, trust me, this will happen once you do this. So this is the, think of the first time. First time you appear, you accept the challenge, you speak in front of people, you will see that half of your fears have gone. Now you have gained new confidence to speak in public. Because this is very much tested and verified by me. What happened, I'm going to tell you my first experience. When I first spoke in front of people, my hands were shaky. And I was feeling very, very nervous. What I did, that I just hold the podium, there tightly with my hands, and my hands were trembling. I had a paper in my hand. I thought that in case I forget the words, I'll keep the paper with me. So I kept the paper. And you know what happens? I was so much afraid to speak in front of people that somehow I managed to speak. And when I came down from the stage, my heartbeat was very, very fast. But believe me, that was the first time it happened. And next time when I appeared for such, public speaking thing, I became more confident. And this time, I felt that no, I am more easier. It is more easier to speak in public by making eye contact rather than, escaping from this thing. Because whatever fear is there in your life, just try to face those fears. if you hide yourself, thinking that I'm not going to face all those things, nothing will happen in your life. You need to understand things. You need to face all the situation, all the worst situation of your life. Then only you will overcome, this thing, overcome out of your fears. Then only you will overcome those fears, So whenever you get such opportunities in your life to speak up in front of other people, in front of public, don't deny those opportunities. Let them come in your way. Just grab them. Try to present yourself in a nice way. Don't bother for the result. Even if you are not able to present yourself in a nice way, you are not able to speak in a beautiful way, it's okay. Just give yourself some support. Just don't, make it hard for you. It will work for you if you give yourself some comfort, some relaxation, saying that, yeah, it is not my language. It is a foreign language. It is totally different, language. Okay, if I am not able to present myself in a nice way, second time surely I will do. Believe me, one more thing I would like to say, that all people, are not bad. Don't think that people are not supportive. They really support you. They will support you once you take this type of steps. Yes, there are one or two negative people, of course, out there when they criticize you. But okay, don't bother for them. Just think about those people who love you. If there is only one person who loves you and who thinks about you, who supports you all the time, just do it for that person only. Okay, so I hope you like my video. Actually, I just give small tips and small experiences of my own. I hope you like it, and just subscribe my channel and like my channel. Thank you so much.